Hello everyone, welcome to another video. So have you guys ever thought how the nutrients and food travels in our body and travels to our cells, which is a very small, right? So how does it travels? So there comes the answer: blood. Blood helps in this work. Blood helps to transfer the nutrients to our cell. So this is how we are going to talk about the circulatory system and the components of blood now. So if we take some blood in test tube and centrifuge, we will get these three parts. First we will get plasma, then we will get buffy coat, and then RBC. The major part will be plasma, and it consists of 55% of the whole blood. Then we will get RBCs, which is 45% in the bottom part, and buffy coat, which will contain platelets and WBC or white blood cell at the middle part, which consists of 1% of the whole blood volume. And now we are going to briefly talk about the cells of the blood circulatory system. And then first we are going to talk about RBCs. RBCs, or red blood cells, also known as erythrocytes, helps to transfer oxygen. When they're transferring oxygen and binding on oxygen, they give this red bright color. That's why they are called red blood cells. Then we are going to talk about white blood cells. So what does it do in the circulatory system? White blood cells helps to fight against the diseases and pathogens. So when you will be attacked by a pathogen or disease, they will help you. Then comes the platelets. They are also a cell that they are also a fragment cell that helps in the circulatory system by helping to heal the cuts in our body. So here we have included a figure where we can see a hand is cut, right? So in this place, signals will be given in the blood circulatory system, and the platelets will arrive at this site. So the platelets will form a clot and help to heal the cut. In this way, they help. Next, we are going to talk about the lymphatic system. Right, guys, now we are going to talk about lymphatic system. So in lymphatic system, lymph is the thing that goes in the lymphatic system. So what is lymph actually? So we can see here are some cells. These are cells, and these are fluids, interstitial fluids, which are blood leakages. So these fluids are something that shouldn't be here, right? So some of these fluids gets into the blood vessels or in the circulatory system, that it returns there, and some of them are still in these places, so they should go somewhere, right? So these fluids go into the lymphatic capillaries, and they actually enters the lymphatic system. So how does the flow go? So first of all, they go inside the lymphatic capillaries, then inside the lymphatic vessels, then lymphatic ducts, and then through that goes to the subclavian vein. So there are two types of lymphatic duct. There are right lymphatic duct and thoracic duct. So right lymphatic duct collects the lymph from the upper right side of the body. We can see here we have draw. And then the thoracic duct takes the lymph from everywhere else other than this part of the body. So what happens in this circulatory system is, in this flow, they first collects the lymph, then they filters the lymph, then they returns it into the circulatory system. So how they do this thing, how they filters it? In that thing comes the B cells and T cells. B cells and T cells are found in the lymphatic organs. They help to filter out the pathogens or disease. So they here actually works like polices, and we can think of pathogens and diseases as criminals. So they work as polices and just capture them and filter out them, right? So the organs that help in these systems are spleen, tonsils, bone marrow, thymus, and lymph node. So the firstly, bone marrow and thymus are primary lymphoid organs. So here in these organs, they do not actually meet the pathogens. They meet the pathogens in the secondary lymphoid organs that are spleen, tonsils, and lymph node, where the B cells and T cells actually captures and filter out them. So this was the lymphatic system. I guess you can now understand more about the circulatory system of blood and limbs. Thank you.